American stands for the National Football League Players Association. Steve, that's strike one. And you don't get a second. For which you get three. You hear that, everybody? You get 2 free fights. I expect you to use them. Thanks.
Oh, where the fuck is this shit? It started the stream. Where's it at?
And instead of using my anger to fight, I should bottle it up and only let it out when I can no longer control it. Maybe in like 20 years.
Hey, bro, you see my stream, man?
Victim by victim.
You see my stream? Cause I'm on YouTube trying to pull this shit up. It's not showing. It takes. Yeah, man, post that shit because it takes a while for me to pull it up. I don't know why. All right, we good? All right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 2nd and 9, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Fields to the veteran Robinson for the Chicago first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, it's Fields. Forced out to his left. He'll have a 1st down inside.
Oh, you held on to that. I should have slid.
Down to the 7-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision.
Soldier Fields, baby.
Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Superman
line.
dive, bro.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Fields going to hold on to it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute.
What the fuck?
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close.
Bam.
Ball to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to
17 mile an hour. You account for that on the first kick. You don't account for it on the first kick. I almost missed the field goal. You account for it the second time. I'm way off. Yeah, give me a break with this shit. I gotta read this shit correctly. I don't know what the fuck.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Always so many storylines when you're playing January football. And, Charles, you talk about this offense, their head coach, it's his first time in charge in the playoffs. And I think you and I were both kind of surprised by his demeanor and specifically his comments and his confidence at the press conference where he really all but guaranteed a victory.
Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback because you don't normally see that. And
Come on, man.
Cool. He feels great about his team, but on the other hand, I don't think it's in his best interest to do that.
Give me a break.
How many playoff games has he won again?
Give me a break.
None.
So there's your answer right there. I guess what he was trying to do was fire up his team, but he has to make sure he doesn't fire up the other guys because there have been a lot of coaches who've made guarantees that are no longer coaching in this league.
Looking deep here for Ebron. And this one is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
I'm not making
10.
them from here.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Fields on first down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But the
kick the
Bears
field
look
goal
to get
this
this one
shit.
back, and indeed they
We're going to
did.
try the field
So
goal,
they'll
bro.
keep
We ain't got no
possession.
choice. Oh, that's a 40. That's a 57-yard fucking kick. Two seconds on the clock. Man, fuck this. Who's just going to play, man? Going in the end zone. I'm not dealing with this fucking win.
Fumble on
Because
first
that wasn't
down.
going
Now
nowhere.
here's second down. A final shot before the break. Fields. Man open is Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
Damn!
It's complete.
What the fuck was my help over the top?
In today's NFL, we talk about...
I had a nigga in the deep blue. Where the fuck was he at to help out on that?
Still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 15 now. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw. Fields gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So
that's a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Let's hold the rock, Leonard.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog.
Just hold the rock. Everybody got +5 hit power in this game.
Shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Okay, yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Evans. And he'll get it up
Yeah, I can't make adjustments. With this home field advantage, I cannot make any fucking zone coverage adjustments. Oh, boy.
I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Evans. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Evans. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They go bootleg. Love. Flush to his right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau, and their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. A nice little juke, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Throwing. Love. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On the handoff, Evans. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Again, a run with Evans. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
On first down, Fields. A pass underneath for Fournette. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Buying time to his left. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play action, Fields.
Oh my God. Hold up, where the fuck was he at? I figure how my tight end got pushed all the way out. Nigga wasn't supposed to be out there.
Fields now to throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And some room to maneuver.
He's not supposed to catch me. Okay. Motherfucker.
Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a bit closer. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Here you come.
They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
Oh, man. Throw the accurate pass right to him. He's wide open.
Goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Give them 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Yeah, they'll go right back to Evans. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Out of the gun, a give to Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Love will try with his legs. And avoids the contact by sliding. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play.
We can't do shit against this line.
So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Love. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Love will flip this out to Evans. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try
we ain't getting no hit six.
With 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. And he gets
We're just
halfway
gonna let him
down
run.
to the 1 yard line.
We're just gonna let him run.
That they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. The 20. Then into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point try now for Crosby.
Another loss, man. There ain't nothing we can do about it. He read that play beautifully.
And it's no good.
He read that play beautifully.
It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into heavy traffic.
Oh, I hate this lack of speed, man.
Picked up by Will Redmond.
I hate this speed issue. We need receivers, bro.
Sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
Why the fuck is he getting out of our line, though, bro?
25 here at the 26-yard line. 65
like, do we have anybody that's going to break this shit? Man, fuck you, man. I don't get this fucking line. This fucking line, this is terrible, bro.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, a few hours ago, you had all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost.
Oh.
I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what
this
a great
D-line
year
is
they had. Let's face it.
We're gonna have to address this line, man. We need to get a tough. We need to get a dude with an ability on this motherfucking line, bro, to help out. We couldn't get no sheds at all. None. This motherfucker was running all over us behind that line, bro. I don't even know how Allen Robinson got what he got. He's so fucking slow.